Hey, Jen. Yep, I'm still mobile right now. I guess I just may not be in a good spot. I didn't hear you call me. I heard you call Wayne, and that was the last one I heard. But I'm currently driving around Portland right now. Gonna stop at the Sonic over here at the corner and grab a bite to eat real fast. Maybe a couple of corn dogs, small Coke, and if I really feel like treating myself, maybe I'll get some tater tots too. But nothing else too exciting. I got interview done today for the film I was working on. Got a few pictures taken. So next couple of weeks, it's just going to be working on the grind, getting stuff taken care of, and hopefully I can graduate on May the 4th. So I got a lot of work I need to do. A lot of work. But that's the update from me over here in town. Back to you, Captain Ron. KT5S810. K5G.
Okay, Zach, thank you. You need to share some of those pics with us somehow or whatever. Not sure how to do that, but you are in our best graces. And don't forget, Daddy's watching from above. You bear his call sign. All right, Josh, thanks much. Nothing exciting for me to report for lunch. I'll get into my weather stuff after we hear from Glenn coming up here next. I nourished this morning. I'd like to have a ribeye steak and a couple of 3 lobster tails for lunch, but don't think that's going to happen. All right. Here we go. KD5 PXB Glenn in Annieville.
Ron, we're wide awake over here in Annieville. Yes, sir. Well, let's see on my temperature here. We got about 77 degrees on the temperature. And bright sunshine, blue skies, light winds. We did have a little precipitation this morning like it do on my truck windshield when I got the paper at 7 o'clock. But it's all gone now. And we did get the gasoline goat this morning and got the last acre of the 40 acres mowed off for the early Easter weekend starting tomorrow. So I may not be around tomorrow either, so see how that pans out. So gasoline over here on Easter is going to be around $3.15 a gallon. That's a heck of a lot more than it was a month ago. So I guess there's not a whole lot of traffic in my area over here. I was out and about this morning, and man, the price of gas got everybody pretty well shut down, or they got their groceries for the Easter cookout and staying at home. It's kind of surprised this morning. Usually Leopard is bumper to bumper traffic, but this morning is awful light. And I think school gets out tomorrow for early Easter vacation, so there'll be a lot of kids running around in the neighborhood for the next 3 or 4 days. Alright, KD5 PXB, we're going to have our ham, cheese, bacon sandwich here today, and it tasting rather nice. Got to get back with it, KD5 PXB.
All right, Glenn, just wanted to share with you a slight contrast on weather stats. Wayne's going to moderate tomorrow, and yep, the youngsters are getting out around the area for Easter early out of school. I'm seeing at the moment 71 outside, 77% humidity, 30.26 day by day rising, but it's steady at the moment. 64 is the dew point, relative humidity. My winds are light, basically southeast, southeast, almost Go ahead, Glenn. Thank you for being here. I need to get on with the roll call. So there's all my stats. Haven't decided what I'm going to have for lunch. The only thing I know, I am not going to have ribeye steak, marbled patty cooked on the grill with a couple of rock lobster tails that are easy to come by here in Fort A. Maine lobster just cost too much, but texture and taste is the same. All right. Anything else, Glenn? I think you said that was it. Over.
Well, I got to get back with my nice sandwich here for the toast warmness wears off of the bun. So carry on with the call. See who's out there. Pretty light so far this morning. K5 PHP back to controller.
All right, Glenn. Thank you. Got you down. Great attendance, you and a few others. So, all right, Glenn. Thanks for being here. Now, hopefully Mike from Flower Bluff, Michael, KE5NAL, will grace us with his appearance today during the lunch bunch.
It doesn't look like he's there.
Well, Mike's kind of like hit or miss. He's retired now and enjoying doing lots of projects around the house and running around the Corpus area, doing things that normally he hadn't been able to do for a long time. Francis, KF5KNR, Ingleside.
KF5KNR is here today, Ron.
Well, Francis, it's an honor and a privilege for me to check you in today. What you got for us?
I wasn't here yesterday because I had to see the tax man. You know how that goes. Had to make out a couple of checks. And, but it wasn't quite as bad as I thought maybe it could be. And today, I'm having a really good day because I was able to go to a school, Leon Taylor, and talk to him about the STEM classes we're going to have. And I can just tell you, it's hard to get into a school to talk to anybody any day because, well, it's just very difficult. They don't let strangers in. So I thought that was pretty good. He was very excited about our class and is going to present it to his sixth graders, his robotics class. And so I think maybe I'm going to get some more students for that to join your grandson. So I'm happy about that.
All right. On the personal note, Francis, I'll take a moment here real quick. We're about halfway through the list. Please bear with us. William, you're up next. YCQ. Francis, still haven't been able to settle up the monetary whatever for the nonprofit with the grandson for the model airplane thing. Apparently my son, my grandson's dad is not dragging his feet, but overwhelmed with work, so I need to get that settled up with you, and I don't know how.
There's no hurry, Ron. Don't worry about that.
All right. Well, you were talking about the robotics, and Chili Willie's next in North Padre, nicknamed Chili Willie, K5YCV, our Rocket Man with the group. Any more comments, Francis, before I march on?
Just that the temperature over here is 73.
I would expect it to be that. I just seen 71, 72. It just dropped dropped down to 71. Humidity 76, barometer still 30.27, steady. Already said all that after Glenn. No rain, no dew since midnight. I've got no rainfall reports for the month from changing the battery in the little base unit here from my weather station. Apparently, by changing that battery, I lost all of my rain information. So, anyway, all right, Francis, if that's it, I'm going to call William.
This is Kilo India 5 Yankee Charlie Quebec. Just doing some work on a laptop right now, getting it prepared for a friend. It's been a good day so far. Getting ready to head out the door to go buy a few things and come home and call it a day. The weather's pretty nice today. There's not much of a breeze. It's nice and sunny outside, and temperature's pretty good. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty good. So this is KI5YCQ back to launch control.
Okay, and you coined that phrase, lunch control. I greatly appreciate that. I use it constantly. All right, William, temperature probably about the same for you and me, like 71 or 2. Light wind, south-southeast. Not quite prevailing winds, but we got high and low pressure systems like spinning around all around us and above us. So, Tommy, KJ4NND, Corpus Christi. William, are you still busy fishing, or got a rocket launch planned soon? Over.
No rocket launch is planned right now at the moment. Just waiting for things to dry up and trying to get as much fish as I can in the boat.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Anybody listening caught the... So, KJ5E David Corpus.
Oh, some interference there.
And last but not least, I'm not done, even if Norm doesn't show up. November 5, old Jack Daniels, Norm, Portland.
Oh, I guess no Norm.
Well, Norm's been having to learn a lot of house chores and do things he's never had to do later on in his life, like sweep and cook and anybody that got missed, any late check-ins, or please come now before I put the ribbon on it and relinquish this frequency back to normal use. Please come now. KI5, LTJ. KI5, what was after the 5? Please, over. Whiskey Juliet. KI5 Whiskey Juliet? I still don't think I have it right.
KI5 Papa Whiskey Juliet. This is Robert coming out of Kingsville. Just hopping on your chit chat here.
Okay, Robert. KI5 PWJ. All right, well, you've got the floor. Share with us what you'd like.
Just scrolling around in the channels right here and heard you guys talking. I live down here in Kingsville. Just getting all my hands set up. Stayed away from it for a couple of years. So I'm coming back into it, and this is my mobile device in my truck.
Okay, it's KI5PXJ. Your name, you're in Kingsville. Your first name? And would you like to be added to the daily Monday through Saturday call list? Over.
I would say yes. The only problem is I'm always traveling out the Corpus Christi area, so I won't have any reception. So for right now, I'd go ahead and just keep it off, but I'll join in later on.
All right. Well, you're always welcome. Welcome to jump in. Save this repeater. Of course, you probably already have got it logged in memory on your radio. And the first name, I missed that. PXJ. Go ahead.
KI 5 Papa Whiskey Juliet. First name's Robert. Last name Gonzalez.
Okay, Robert. We don't use last names here, but okay, cool. KI5PWJ. That's what I had written down. Why I saw it as an X, I don't know. Does that make me dyslexic? I don't think so. Well, you got the floor at the moment. Where exactly are you right now? And share with us. Go ahead.
Mobile. I'm sitting in my truck. I'm south of Kingsville. Currently, I work with Phillips 66 as a reliability specialist. So I'm always traveling, making sure everything's in order.
Okay. Well, Phillips 66 is kind of don't see those stations anymore. But all right. Well, thank you for doing what you do. Apparently, that makes you an essential needs worker. Over.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I work with Phillips 66 corporate office out of Houston, and what I'm responsible over is the what you call the midstream, where the gas comes in and we process it and we send it out. That's the part of Phillips 66 I'm involved with. But down here in Kingsville, I heard my Annaville neighbor up there talking, and right now we're peaking at 80 degrees down here south of Kingsville.
Well, Glenn, your neighbor in Annabelle, 85PXB, was a bit warmer than myself, and I forgot, get the light. I'm at 71. He was slightly warmer, and you're warmer than that, so. All right, Robert. Well, thanks for tuning in with us today. It's a very informal gathering. You can jump in at any time. Myself and Wayne try to at least Monday through Saturdays during, calling in 12:30 to 1 or plus. Look for earlies that can't join after 12:30. First, we leave 5 seconds in between, or try to call in the next call on the list. But I have not added you to the list, Robert, but thank you so much for being here today. Over.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I back you up. I think you should go grab that steak and lobster tails. Because what the heck?
Yeah, but I'm way out here on the extreme northern end of the island at the ship channel at Port Aransas, and steak and lobster tails really hard to come by. I could probably go to the local grocer in Port Aransas and come up with a better marbled ribeye and grab a couple of Caribbean, not, Maine lobster, but yeah, I don't like going through all that anymore. I just want to go somewhere, sit down, order, and, that point in my life, I'd like it brought to me. Over.
I agree. I'm at the point in my life I don't want to do anything. I'd just rather have somebody else do it for me.
That's right. All right, Robert, thanks for being here. All right, I'm going to have to cut you off real quick because I think I need to tie the ribbon on it and relinquish this repeater back to normal use. Any other late check-ins, somebody that felt they were missed, please come now.
Hey, Ron. I wasn't missed, but talking about your lunch made me think this morning they highlighted on the TV you've got a brand new restaurant that's going to be opening there at Port A. I wish I could tell you the name of it, but I don't remember what it was. But they were all encouraged about it, a brand new restaurant. Okay, this is KF5KNR 73 to everybody.
Okay, Francis, thank you. Yeah, restaurants and bars and fishing abilities to hire charter bay or offshore guides. Yeah, that's what my community is all about. Okay, Francis, cool. Well, it's stuck in your mind. You jumped in because I said steak and lobster. Did you hear that from whatever this new restaurant is, and my little hamlet? Over.
Oh, I heard all about the steak and lobster. My lunch was green beans and a sweet potato. So yes, I was thinking about that steak and lobster. That's what made me think of that restaurant this morning. That's going to be brand new there. It's supposed to be a different flavor of restaurant than what you have there, which, it seems to me like Port A has pretty good range of restaurants. But anyway, no, they did not mention steak and lobster. No, yours is the only one I've heard of. Okay, that's it for me. Back to you, Ron, and it's 73 for me. I know you want to go.
No, I'm not in no big hurry, Francis, but this is pretty much the end of it. I think I already put the ribbon on it, but you have that in mind about the cuisine of the new restaurant. I'm not even sure how to find out their name, or maybe Frida would know. Over.
Oh, yeah, she probably will. The reason I noticed that it was different is because I thought they were going to be talking about that place on the corner that's called Sippin' Something. That big corner where the Jetty newspaper, all of that was in there, and now then it's going to be some shops and restaurants in there, but that's not where this restaurant's going to be. Yes, I'll check with Frida and ask her. I'm sure she does know.
Okay, well, you can text that info to me. I'm very interested. I don't subscribe to the my local hamlet newspaper anymore. All right, Francis. Well, I'm going to throw it back to you one more time, and if nobody else chimes in, late, early, whatever, missed, I'm going to put the ribbon on it and say adios, and I am unable to have steak and lobster unless I provide it for myself and then have to go through all the efforts to prepare it. So I'd rather not do that at this stage in life. Back to you. All right, hearing nothing. It's been an honor and a privilege
refrigerator.